State lawmakers looking at raising taxes and finding ways to save money to balance the budget. But one potential money saver has child abuse survivors speaking out. They tell our Olympia Bureau Chief Drew Mickelson that one proposal could actually make it harder to hold the state accountable. Explain, Drew.
Hi, Joyce. Yeah, backers of this tort reform bill say that this could save the state millions of dollars in court and legal fees. But those who were abused in state facilities or foster care say that legislators are trying to balance the budget on the backs of survivors.
There's one that tortured us, sexually abused us.
Jenny doesn't want her last name revealed, but she wants her story told. She was raised in abusive foster homes.
It was physical, it was sexual, it was so bad that when I was 13, I started running away again to the streets, and that is a whole nother lifestyle that I can't believe I survived.
More than 20 years after that repeated abuse and neglect, she sued the state and last year settled for an undisclosed amount. She also got an apology.
It really, like that little girl, it was that little girl saying, "I'm sorry," you know?
She was saying,
yes,
sorry.
Yes, that we failed you, and that meant a lot to me.
The state of Washington paid out an estimated $500 million from lawsuits alleging abuse from foster homes to juvenile detention centers just last year. Survivor advocates are concerned about legislation to change the way the state handles those kinds of complaints.
We provide the most level of accountability in the country, and that is going to continue to happen.
State Senator Manka Dhingra has proposed sending all civil complaints to arbitrators first as a way to prevent cases from going to jury trials, potentially saving millions in legal fees. Dhingra says that would result in quicker settlements for victims while still holding the state accountable.
I think it is important for the public to know what has happened in the state, but you have to balance that with making sure that our schools, our cities, our counties, our state are also fiscally responsible.
I can say that I finally have my forever home.
Jenny's speaking out against the proposal because she fears adding a step to the process might prevent those who were abused from getting what they deserve.
I hope that I can save, again, another Jenny, another lady sitting there that didn't know, that, you know, just assumed that this was her life, and somebody says, hey, actually it's not.
Senator Dhingra says this bill would also prevent victims from having to testify in very public trials. But advocates say those public trials are a good way of highlighting some of the negligence that may be happening in state, county, or local facilities. This bill has passed out of a Senate committee. It awaits a vote on the Senate floor now. Live in Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.